Álvaro de Semedo was a Portuguese Jesuit priest, missionary in China. Life. Álvaro Semedo was born in Niça, Portugal, in 1585 or 1586. He entered the Jesuit novitiate in 1602, and on the 29th of March 1608, he left for Goa and the Far East aboard Nossa Senhora de Vencimento. He arrived in Macau in 1610, and Nanjing in 1613. Along with another Jesuit, Alfonso Vignoni, he was imprisoned during an anti-Christian campaign in Nanjing in 1616, and then sent back to Macau, where he stayed till 1621. As the persecution campaign in the mainland China abated, Fr. Semedo changed his Chinese name from Xiewulu to Zheng Dizhao and re-entered China, now working in Jiangsu and Jiangnan provinces. He spent most of his term in China in the central and southern provinces. Perhaps his only trip north was the one he made to Xi'an in 1625, during which he was the first European to see the recently unearthed Nestorian stele. In 1636, Semedo went back to Europe as a procurator, sent by his order to recruit people for the China mission and to ensure continued assistance from the Church in Europe. During his sojourn in Europe, he published a long report on China, best known under its Spanish title, Imperio de la China. After his return to China, Semedo served in Guangzhou as the vice-provincial of the Jesuit China mission. During several years after the fall of Beijing to the Manchus in 1644, he continued to work with the Ming loyalist regimes in the southern China, even as most of Jesuits elsewhere in China were switching their loyalty to the recently established Qing dynasty. Once the king took Canton, Semedo was detained, but was freed a few months later, reportedly due to the interference of Beijing-based Johann Adam Schall von Bell. He spent the rest of his life in Guangzhou, where he died. Works by Álvaro Semedo online. The history of that great and renowned monarchy of China, wherein all the particular provinces are accurately described, as also the dispositions, manners, learning, laws, militia, government, and religion of the people, together with the traffic and commodities of that country.